All right, hey, what's up, everyone? Here we are, back tee here. You can see where the pin is, but we can't tell if it's back. The only thing that I could do is I could kind of memorize the yardages, which I have yet to really do. Not too worried about it, but just in case it is a back pin, you'll see that, sometimes I go gold tee here. And it's really just kind of dependent on the wind they give me. And I'm a little unclear if this is the back pin. I am just going to do it. And you'll see that I also position it way over to the left here. And the biggest reason is because this hook is going to be relatively substantial. So you'll see that it really cuts out. And you'll also see that I'm maybe just pointing to the right a little bit. This is going to allow it to overhook, which is what I want, into a headwind. So you can see the wind is going to make the hook a little bit less resistant. So that's why you'll see, I just kind of overdo it just to make sure that we really fully get over into this fairway. And it looks like this is on kind of more of a front tee anyway. So we should have, and this is a pretty good wind overall. Oh, nope, it is the back pin. So it is probably for the best that I went gold tee there. Now this hole typically plays uphill. If my typical land zone is 263 on a 3-wood, uphill, this is going to land probably maybe even 10 yards short of that. But with the tailwind, with a little bit of tailwind helping, it is probably going to just scoot up just a little bit more. Now this is, as I mentioned, kind of a really nice wind. I'm kind of in between here. I think the regular no spin ball here is going to wind up just a hair short. And I think a streak will wind up into the maybe back rough there, or at least, a little bit too hard. So I'm just going to probably just come up just a little bit short since I really don't have a lot of green to work with. I'd rather be kind of safe here. So you'll see, first off, I'm playing kind of a substantial amount of wind, because it is going to play substantial. And I'm going to kind of intentionally try to land it just a little bit left of the hole because it's really going to kick to the right. And I didn't quite play enough, but as I mentioned, it is just a touch short. I could have got great shot points though. Had I played just a little bit better, I would have got the great shot points. But nevertheless, there you see, slick up there. And there you have it. Relatively straightforward. I do like when the pin's up a little bit better. Those back pins, if we would have got into the wind, we really got to max out there with everything that we do just to get it there. We might even need to go max ball on that. A maniac's ball. So maniac's ball driver sometimes when it's into the wind. So you really just got to play the scenario that they give you, but you can overcome that hole if you just, consider how much uphill it is. As I mentioned, it's kind of in that 10-ish, 15 yards for a wood. But, with the driver, anytime you're bringing in a driver there, almost best to always bring in maniacs because it just kind of raises the trajectory and it'll help it to carry farther because the driver's going to land really short. I would say, I don't even know, 250-ish. Somewhere in that ballpark, maybe even in the 240s. So it's going to land very, very short if you try to go out with a driver straight up. So good luck with that one, and I'll catch you guys on 17 momentarily.